Hi, this is Big Jim back on Lucille Marie, checking our epoxy furring strips. So I was taking some tape off of these, and this is the moment of truth. If you can rip the Gorilla Tape off without pulling the wood off with it, you did a successful job. Did not happen that way with a lot of the West Systems one. So here we go, and she's very solid. So all four of these are very solid, and I'm very happy with that. I am disappointed in one area, and I'm going to probably have to restart this from scratch. Let me get this one off here. Now this one is not the problem. This is not hopefully it won't be the problem. But we've got this one. This is the one that was originally glued with West Systems, and now it's glued with Total Boat epoxy, and very solid, no wiggle at all. But this is the one that I'm concerned about, because unfortunately, if you look carefully, you can see that although when I left it, it was butted up against there, as always happens with these stupid tape, I didn't want to drill a hole to hold that up against the side of the cabin top. But it looks like I have no other choice than to do that, because the tape didn't hold it tight enough against the side there. I didn't have any way of rigging some kind of tension on there or pressure. And now it fell off the wall a little bit. So there's a gap there, and it's at an angle. It's like everything that could go wrong could go wrong. I mean, if it had just slipped down, it would have been okay. I could have dealt with that. I could have planed off some side of it. But now I'm going to have to take my oscillating tool or Dremel and cut the epoxy that's there and then start over. Unfortunately, I didn't bring any epoxy with me today, so that means it's not going to be, I won't be able to finish that today. But I do have the other furring strips in place, so that means I can go ahead and put in some of the insulation before I work on other projects. That way I can get a little bit further along here. And that's what I'm going to do, I think. So I'm going to cut my losses, go on for some important other side projects. And so I'm going to get the insulation in. I'm going to go sand the main hatch, because that needs to have varnish on it. As a matter of fact, I should probably do that first, because I need to sand it and varnish it right away, and then let it dry. I might be able to get 2 coats on today, depending on how fast the varnish sets up. Because last time I bought a fast drying varnish, and I was amazed that it was ready to be recoated in less than an hour. I waited a little over an hour, and the results were great. For some reason, I haven't found that varnish again, so I need to track that down and see which one I can get that's also UV safe and exterior grade and fast drying, because that really makes a difference when you're doing varnishing. I mean, this is not high grade wood that I'm working on, so it's not like I need to have a perfect finish. I just need to protect it from the sun. I already ruined the hatch by letting it sit for nearly a year without recoating it with varnish. So a lot of the fiberglass and resin got cloudy from the sun and ruined my beautiful cedar plank hatch. But it's still a great hatch. It'll last for 10, 20 years. So maybe in 20 years I'll redo it and make it look nice again. The other option, I've been toying with the idea of sanding it down and trying to use that penetrating resin. See if that might give me this, be able to get back into the wood and darken it up a little. But I have a feeling everybody's told me that won't work. But again, they haven't tried it, so how do they know if it doesn't work or not? But we'll see. Anyways, that's it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing up or sanding down the hatch and putting the first coat of varnish on it, and then I'll come back in here and glue up some insulation and take it from there. Talk to you soon.